welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, folks, we are here trying the new Sheetz donuts. Now, you're probably wondering if you're a big follower of Sheetz. New. They just dropped new donuts. Well, they decided that they needed to reintroduce donuts with holes. They still have plenty of the ones that the shell donuts that have no cream in them and no hole. They still have those, but they introduced 3 of these. So I don't know what makes them any different than a shell donut without a hole, but here we are. So you got Galaxy Vanilla, you got chocolate, and you got glazed. So let's go ahead and try glazed first. Please subscribe. And here we go. Tastes like your standard yeast glazed donut. Nothing crazy, but still pretty good. Certainly better than Dunkin'. It's an 8 to me. It's an 8. It's a good donut. We'll do vanilla. It doesn't add too much other than a nice frosting. I think it makes it a little too sweet. But it hits just right. I definitely prefer the OG glaze though. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5 for the vanilla. And then chocolate. So let's try chocolate. Definitely tastes like a darker chocolate. Not like super bitter because it's got like that cream that gives sweetness to it, but not real milky. It's just okay. I'm not the biggest fan of that chocolate. Get a little bit more of it. Yeah, it's just not enjoyable enough. It's not rich enough or creamy enough. It's just okay. Definitely prefer the glazed of these 3. I would give that chocolate one, I give it a 7. I think it's solid. It's just not really my cup of tea or my style of donut when it comes to chocolate. So that is your 3 new regular style donuts from Sheetz. Not too much different than the shell donuts. Pretty much the same size. They just punched a little bit of a hole in there, and you know, I think they're just trying to get people interested in their donuts, and they might be having a hard time. So other than that, I hope you enjoy this review, and I'll see y'all. I wasn't planning on this review, but every time I go to Sheetz, there's always something new, right? But let's go ahead and get into this. Please subscribe, like, and comment. It is creme brulee, creme brulee, creme brulee coffee. All right, so we're going to post for thumbnail. It's not really a great thumbnail. The only reason I saw it, I looked at the coffee machine and said, peppermint mocha. Then I looked to the right. I said, whoa, that says creme brulee. So we're going to try it. And again, I'll put what I saw so you know that it is creme brulee. I'm not lying to you. Let's try the creme brulee cappuccino from Sheetz. So there's not really coffee in this from my first thoughts on that. Very buttery, smooth, rich. Not as good as actual creme brulee though. But I can see where they're going with this, right? And pretty enjoyable. Should go well with their donuts. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like crazy good or crazy great, but it's got its moments. It's got its moments. And look at this person. They just pull up beside me. I just love when people, they just slide up beside you. But anyways, I'll give it a 7. Yeah, that's fair. It's not like as good as it could be, but it's enjoyable. And it has some good notes of that creme brulee flavor. So yeah, if you have a Sheetz and you see this there, I wouldn't blame you if you tried it. If you don't try it, I also don't blame you. But it's there for you to go look at the very least. And hopefully you enjoyed this review. And I'll see y'all. The music in the background is not too loud for copyright reasons. But anyways, I mean, the Sheetz review is not going to get a lot of views anyways. All right, so they added coconut to the menu. You can get it as with their cheesecake shake. So you get graham crumbs and Philadelphia cream cheese filling and coconut. Interesting. And then you can get it as a coffee. I'm sure you can get it as a normal milkshake too. But we just went ahead. We got the coffee, the latte, and the milkshake that they're advertising. So that's what it is, and that's the thumbnail. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. We'll try the milkshake first, and then we'll hop right into the coffee. So let's go. Milkshake time. Ooh, okay. That coconut flavor hits you in the face, but it's not like a suntan lotion vibe. It could be artificial, sure, but with that cheesecake, it really vibes well. Okay, that second sip kind of did remind me of the artificial suntan lotion coconut. If they did like a pina colada shake, I feel like they could absolutely nail that. Because this is good. This is good. I wish you could create your own shake. Like mix chocolate, coconut, and caramel in a shake. Now that would be awesome. I'm pretty sure you can do a coffee that's pretty much those flavors together. So just keep that in mind when you go to Sheetz. You know, test the kiosk out. Yeah, this is good. This is like, you know, taking coconut shavings and putting them on top of a cheesecake. It's not something that I would say is my favorite cheesecake shake of all time, but I really like what they've got here. What could really elevate this is if you had like toasted coconut and some coconut chunks in there, and some cheesecake chunks too, but it's just graham, cheesecake flavor, and coconut flavor. And it's pleasant. It's like a cheesecake on the beach. Anyways, I give it 8. Now let's see about the coffee. Yeah, it's not vibing as well with the coffee. Yeah, just not as good. I mean, the coffee is kind of powerful in this one. And again, she doesn't, you know, coffee's not, like high quality coffee is not their goal. Their goal is to have convenient food items if you're hungover or if you're drunk or if you're just late nighting or early morning or just hungry in general. And so they're not trying to serve you the best coffee, but they're trying to give you new options for you to indulge. So with this, I mean, I'm not really vibing with it. Now, if you threw some chocolate and some caramel into the equation, I think this would be better. But yeah, the artificialness, I think, kind of sticks out a little bit more and really ruins the flavor. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4. Because I really just don't like it, but I don't absolutely hate it. It's just where I would say the flavors are just not great, and I would not recommend this, right? It's interesting, unique in a way, because, you know, not everyone has coconut coffee right now, but it's not something I would tell you you gotta go run for. The cheesecake shake, though, yeah, that one, fun. Really good job on that. So that's just something to keep in mind. Other than that, hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see y'all around. So Sheetz has new onion petals, and I'm taking my time to get this review out there, and so yeah, we're adding this to the coconut beverage review. Onion petals. Maybe we'll have the shakes in the thumbnail and you won't even see my smile. Different perspective from usual. All right, so fried onion petals. Let's try a couple. Crispy edges, soft center from the onion. These ain't bad. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Burger King's onion. Well, maybe not. A little on the greasy side. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I kind of like them. They're not like crazy, but you know, they're a good snack. They're like an onion ring, but they're in the form of onion petals. I think they forgot my sauce, but it's okay, because I went for the petals, not for the sauce. Anyways, that is basically the review, part 2 of the review. I give that a 7 out of 10. That's good, but it ain't like something amazing, right? So hopefully I'll see y'all around, and that's it. All right, the fun continues. Woo! Yeah, so another addition to this review. Yeah, I completely forgot about this one. But Sheetz has caramel popping bubbles, aka caramel boba. So, got our big ass boba straw. Got our iced coffee. Got our caramel boba. Who knows if we'll have a 4th part to this? You never know. You never ever know until it happens. So, let's go ahead and quickly try the boba. And let's be Sheetz freaks yet again. Coffee's pretty good with milk. No. 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 Absolutely not. Now, their iced coffee, if you're on the go and all this good stuff and you want to run the Sheetz, iced coffee's good. I'd give it like a 7, maybe 7.5. That caramel boba is trash. Absolutely trash. It's like a sour flavor to it. And don't even tell me that boba goes bad. I literally just got Starbucks new like berry boba stuff, the raspberry boba popping bubbles, and that was good. Like I let it sit there for days and it was still good. That's and I mean, it's in good shape. Like the boba's in good shape. That's terrible, folks. I mean, there's some flavor to it. It kind of reminds me like a caramel macchiato in a way. That's kind of the flavor I'm getting, but these are supposed to be caramel popping bubbles. Like if I get this in a cup of water, which is, I know would be stupid, but if I get this in a cup of water, I want to taste caramel. Or in a cup of milk, I want to taste caramel. What am I tasting here? That's bad. I'll give it 3. 3 out of 10. Because there's flavor to it. But, like, it's not good. Not very good. So at least there's some taste to it. And it's like, I can drink this and there's some redeeming parts to it. But for the most part, no. Skip it. Leave it out. Leave it out. Leave your life happy. Anyways, that might be it for the review. Depending on how much longer I take to get my next sheet review up. And other than that, maybe I'll see you around.